The title of this video isn't a joke.
You stand to win everything, call it.
If you don't know how to drive, are fucking pissed, and the only speed you know is as fast as possible, then I know what you need. And it isn't anger management or a time machine to go back to the Vietnam War and relive the good old days. We split a country, we split the atom, now we split second.
Time to split!
No, not you, Cortez. You're for later. Become the racist you were born to be in the only racing game where you play better the more you drink. Make sure to put a loved one in the passenger seat because they're going to want to see this. Quick intermission here. If you're interested in playing the game, then I made a separate video as a guide for how to fix a Steam copy of the game or where to get a copy from the high seas and fix that. The fixes include how to get more than 30 frames per second, how to be able to window the game if you want to record it better, and how to get a modern controller to work. I linked the video in the description, go there if you want to find it. If not, here's the rest of the video. Split Second is the union between Michael Bay and Burnout Revenge, a sweet bastard love child. All explosions all the time. All gas, no brakes. The higher your speed, the more chromosomes you have when you take a turn. Split Second is a TV show about running races where they level a local infrastructure for fun. At first you're just trying to lap your opponents, then you're blowing up orphanages to block the road, but then they're shooting missiles at you, and you agree to all of it. Now challenges like that might seem like it's too much for a normal man, but humans can level up, become more than they are. And you don't need cybernetic augments to do it. Rabies is the next evolution. All you need is rabies and the willingness to use other cars and walls as your brakes. Actually though, you can win more races than you think by barely using your brakes if you're willing to commit as many heartwarming crimes against your opponents as you can. Don't worry about the ethics of that, they're not people. Genuinely, these cars have no one in them, so do whatever you want to them. But you know, to do that cool shit to these definitely not people, you need to build up a meter. Let me give you the keys to the kingdom, my rotund friend, and show you how to fill that meter as quickly as possible. Drift all the time. Drift every turn. When you're not drifting, you can go behind another car and draft them. Drafting makes you go faster and builds meter as long as you're doing it, and it works from further than you would think. But how can you build that meter for long if drafting makes you go faster than them? Well, you just drive into them and then blow them up after when you want first place. This is how you start a race with nothing and immediately do shit like this. As a driver, you don't need any skills or knowledge or a legal driver's license. First, you need to make a stop for a quick drink. The faster you drink all of it, the faster you can hit the road. Next is to acknowledge you don't have a speedometer, so the only speed limit for you is fucking maximum. Lastly, you need power plays and the psychopathic desire to see others killed by violent accidents that you manufactured, emphasis on accidents. And you got two kinds of these accidents. Your blue one is for acute small-scale damage, but your big dick red power plays are for the rest of the continent. Oh wait, oh fuck. I bought stuff from overseas and they didn't unload it yet. Oh, my stuff was still on that boat, man. Fuck. What? Don't go laughing at me. Your stuff was on it too. Yeah, so sucks to be you too, man. Shit. Normally power plays have you asserting dominance over someone, but Split Second has you redirect traffic into a destroyed airport runway or kill a family on their way to see the Grand Canyon in a freak gas station accident. And in the off chance they survive your show of dominance, you can have a chat with them in person about it. It's always good to resolve interpersonal conflict early before it really affects things. But don't do anything you see here in game. See, they tell you not to. That's an actual warning when you launch the game, by the way. I know how you feel about it, I feel the same. It makes me want to blow up a financial district. Not sure how they expect people to recreate this stuff, but I guess they just want it. Being told not to do something makes it so enticing, doesn't it? Here, in fact, I'll let longtime friend of the show, Bonzi, give you an example to that effect.
Yeah, I'm going back to tell you about psychological reactions in digital piracy. At the start of a Blu-ray, even going back as far as the 8th, There is a warning from the FBI that states digital piracy is a criminal offense that can lead to fines and even imprisonment. Studies have shown that they are only effective on women, but this actually triggers psychological reactions in men and has the opposite effect. It makes them more likely to commit digital piracy. The numbers are even funnier. Intense and threatening messages regarding digital piracy caused 50% of women to bend a knee, but for men there was an 18% increase in digital piracy. Men can not stay winning. The FBI can suck my medically enlarged dick longer.
Hey, I just want to do a quick intermission here. Bonzi was trying to geolocate you, and he found you while he was talking. I should let you know he's probably going to start mailing you nail bombs. He's been sending them to me for years, so, just keep an eye out for that. Throughout this video, you've probably seen this. Listen here, if you want to upscale your resolution, then make peace with this icon being fucking huge. I upscaled to 4K and I can't see a damn thing ahead of me, but I don't need to see anything to be able to do cool shit like this. In this game, there are no friends. Hell, there ain't even acquaintances. This is a dog-eat-dog world, and right now, I got an Oriental diet. Think of it like this. Imagine if you're in a really tall building doing cool business, and there was another tall building next to yours. Your business rivals. You're not going to pick up the phone and call the other guy, asking him to slow down? Hell no, fuck no. You're going to level their building by... Is that an airplane? Let's talk about some of these game modes. Let's see what we got here. We got a helicopter shooting missiles into the road that you have to avoid. We got a giant truck in a looping track throwing explosive barrels at every car. There's even one where you can't be last because last gets blown up. And by blown up, I mean they get sent to the glue factory. They make glue out of humans in this world. Speaking of glue, there's actually this video I found once of this guy. He wears adult diapers and he plays with glue while wearing them. At one point, he's sitting on the glue and he's like halfway sitting up. He gets up only a little bit and he's like, the glue is still kind of attached to the diaper. And he has this line where he says, glue is made out of horses. It's a very strange video. I can't show it, obviously, but like here's a couple seconds of it.
Glue's made out of horses.
With all of these game modes and maps, anyone who's played this game has a different kind of word association. Starting a race, you think of the Matrix. When you hear revenge, you think... When you hear nuclear reactor, you think... Detour means... And friendly competition means this. Your brain is trained to see ordinary situations and think, I wonder if I can get home faster by exploding the base of that tower. This game, it has that kind of effect on you. You'll default to thinking about how many bombs can I fit in the trunk of my car. Don't look in the trunk of my cars.
Whoa, you got a dead hooker in the trunk. Hey, here's another dead hooker in this trunk. Oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Lord knows I have.
I said don't look. But I don't want to make the game sound like it's always going at 100. Not everything is high-octane explosions. Sometimes you get to be polite and trade paint with another car. Oh my god, that's so cute. This car has a baby on board. Somehow this game is owned by Disney, who you would think is short on good ideas, but I mean, they did publish Split Second. Then they killed them off. I'm not one to let you have a good feeling about Disney, so let me tell you about how Disney thought it would be a good idea to have a park where you could go in and feel what it was like to be a slave. At the time, Disney CEO Michael Eisner stated the park would be sensitive, but would contain painful, disturbing, and agonizing exhibits, making you feel what it was like to be a slave or what it was like to escape through the Underground Railroad. Unfortunately, this didn't get made, proof that we live in the worst timeline. A much shorter video this time around. There isn't much to say about a racing game. This one doesn't have much of a story, and you can only make so many jokes about explosions. If you like the game and don't mind waiting, there's actually a guy who's been working on and remastering the game. It's actually the same guy who got the console DLC unlocked on the PC version. There hasn't been an update in about a year, but hopefully he's still working on it. Also, this game ends on a to be continued, but that's never going to happen. I'm not trying to dash your hope against stone, it's just I don't want you to have nice things is all. Also, I took out a loan for this car I'm driving around in. It's pretty sweet, but they've been asking for payments. I've made 6 months of payments so far, and I've taken the steps to end my life before it gets to 7.